first things first, man. Rest in peace to Rich Homie Quan, man.
Rest in peace, man.
Rest in peace to Rich Homie Quan.
Rapping is a deadly, it's a deadly job to have right now if you ain't handling your business right, man. Because it's like they taking one every 3 months.
Facts, man.
Or more.
Like, we just speaking about this, me and my boy Cruz, we just talking about this in the barbershop. Like, yo, like, man, like, it's like rappers be going, like, you know, we dropping like flies out here, man. Like, we just lost Julio Fulio to a shoot not too long ago, man. The kid out in Philly, man, the one that was like, yo, don't, you know, nobody can, you know, come to her. I mean, whatever you saying.
Nobody can touch him. All that.
He gets killed, and then...
And we ain't even talking about the ones that's in jail.
Yeah, we ain't even talking about that.
Like, it's a jail or death. Which one?
But, yeah, man, reports, you know, came out earlier this morning, man, that Rich Homie Quan, man, had passed away, man, or, you know, due to an overdose. I still like to say alleged with that, man, with the overdose, man, because it's just so fresh that, you know, we don't really still know, like, you know, what really is still going on. But it's, you know, that's what they saying, it's an overdose.
Yeah, they said it's an overdose, man. And I even seen just minutes ago where I think TMZ leaked the 911 call of his baby mama. Because the way they found him was crazy, because she said she was leaving to take the baby to school, and he didn't. When he came in, he usually come to the bedroom, so I guess he was on the couch, and he was just passed out. And you know, she said he took the baby to school, thought he was just drunk or something, put a blanket on him. You know what I'm saying? She came back, and she was like, "Yo, you still ain't moved." And that's when she flipped him over and seen the phone coming out his mouth, and that usually indicates, you know, OD.
That is sad, bro, man. Like,
and to be just to think that his girl and his kids just was walking past him. You know what I'm saying? They don't even know what's up. You know what I'm saying? They just walking past. That could have been easily prevented. You know, but you know, baby mom ain't thinking nothing. She probably in the bed like nigga too drunk.
Well, it ain't really like you can't say like they, you know, pretty much I don't think she can prevent that.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? Like
the only
that,
reason
you know
I say that because he was on the couch. So if he OD'd on that couch. So maybe if he would have maybe came in the bedroom and maybe, you know, she could have caught that. You know, that could have woke her up. She could have got him over the way he's not choking on his own.
Yeah, but you know, it's life though. We live in life, you know what I'm saying? Like, she not thinking that, you know, that he's in there OD.
Oh,
like,
no. That's
like,
the last thing
if
she was thinking.
If you a hard sleeper or something like that, man, and you ain't waking up, and you know what I'm saying, like that, nobody's thinking the worst at that time. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's thinking the worst of any of that shit, man. Like, it's just like, man, you know, we never know when we gonna, you know, go. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the things as well, bro, with the whole Rich Homie Quan shit, like with the, you know, even with the baby mama, because it's like, she, you know what I'm saying, like, she not thinking that, you know, we live in life, bro. We not thinking. You never think it's your time or something like that's gonna happen, bro. You can be doing you know, you can be doing gang drugs. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, you used to, you know, nigga, when you used to somebody doing something for so long, it's damn near like you like, that ain't, you know, it ain't gonna happen.
Like you say, you build a build up to it. You know what I'm saying? But he might have tried something new or went a little too hard. You know, like, yo, the body can only take so much. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, these are all the facts have not came out. You know, this is supposedly an OD. I know for sure he has passed. But, you know, like I say, I got to wait like a week or two to see the autopsy and see how things is, to see if there was something else or, you know what I'm saying? And then you, like you say, you got to factor in the YSL case.
Well, that's what I was going to jump into, man. I think, man, a lot with the Rich Homie Quan stuff, man, and I pray that this is not, you know what I'm saying, what I'm thinking. Well, what I was getting ready to say, I would say. I think with the YSL case, man, and the whole thing with the little Woody, you know, getting on the stand, you know, and saying the whole thing about he shot up his dad barbershop, just the beef with Thug alone, man, that they, you know, endured at that time, it's like makes you think like maybe was he, you know what I'm saying, going a little extra hard on, you know what I'm saying, whatever he may be doing, man, to, you know, get away from the pain of what's going on. I hope it's not like a suicide or nothing like that. I hope not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when all this is going on, and from my understanding of just knowing Rich Homie from his music, because I don't know him personally, but from knowing this from his music and early on, I never looked at Rich Homie as this, like what Thug going through right now, I never looked at a Rich Homie being involved in things like that. I never looked at him even like being in a beef with Thug. I just looked like that kind of didn't, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of like a little, you know, too much.
Yeah, yeah. He never, to me, gave off that gangster persona, or that was his.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like I say, I hope that doesn't weigh into what's going on, because he was on the witness list. He definitely was probably gonna have to take the stand about that barbershop shooting. He was gonna definitely have to take the stand. And like you say, you don't know. You don't know what a person going through. He also was trying to revamp his career. So taking a stand in this one of the biggest cases in the world, you know what I'm saying, you may not be able to come back just from that alone by taking a stand. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, even if it was pro thugger or not for thugger, but just the pressure of that, having to do that, you trying to get back out here, get your foot wet, and he had just started back doing podcasts and things like that, kind of
happy
talking
dude,
on
bro. Like, not really, like, you know what I'm saying, like, on that type of time. He was doing, like, I seen a lot of, things like he was doing with, like, I would say, like, media, or media, like, I would, like, not celebs, but, like, the pranksters, like, old boy Gerald Houston, whatever his name is.
Yeah, yeah.
He was doing, like, happy stuff like that, jumping out, like, doing, like, little things like that, to where he was trying to get back outside, get back to doing the music, man, you know what I'm saying? And then this Young Thug case came in, and his name gets brought up. It's kind of like,
Like, damn, why out of all the things, I got to get attached to this.
Yeah,
You know what
and
I'm saying?
even with that whole thing with the dad, like I spoke on, like with the whole thing with the dad barbershop shit, it was like you damn near like putting him in a place to where it's like, okay, I gotta respond, like I gotta like give a response to it, man, because even when people like, okay, what you gonna say now that what I'm saying, Lil Woody said he shot up your dad barbershop.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, man, but he ain't really that type of dude like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's kind of like they sliding him in something that he don't need to be put into. Because now it's unfortunate that his dad did get shot in that shooting, in that barbershop shooting.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So that's a definitely serious situation. But he had just spoke on it like it wasn't that serious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Kind of
I think he downplayed it.
Yeah, he downplayed it. Cause like, yo, it ain't all that what he's saying, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I think he downplayed because he like, yo, man, like if I'm not bringing that energy to that shit, man, and I'm not trying to even have that type of energy out here for that shit, because that's not me. Like, don't push me to be something that, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to be. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas will make you respond, you know what I'm saying? People will say all this stuff about you, like, well, man, he shot up he shot at his dad and all this and that. They'll try to make you crash out.
Yeah.
Trick you off the streets, you know what I'm saying?
And I'm glad he had answered it that way, man, because that's really when you go on the pod. That's all they want to know about. Controversial shit. They don't want to hear about nothing you really trying to do or push out there unless it's already out there.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So when your speaking point is from something of that case, and then the case is still going on, and then you got the nigga that said it, he in the club and 20 V1s and everything, so it's like, damn.
It's wild, bro, man. And that was a sad thing to wake up to. That shit gave me chills, bro, just to see that, man.
I thought it was just, when I told you, it had just hit, like, I got on Instagram, like, literally 3 minutes, bro.
When you text me, you was like, yo, man, you see the stuff with Rich Homie Quan? I'm like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'd seen it from Boosie. Boosie had put it, but he said it wasn't confirmed, but he just basically was just like saying he passed. I'm like, and then next thing you know, 10 minutes later, timeline flooded.
34 years old, man. It's like,
young, man.
4 kids, man, from my understanding, man. But
4 kids, baby mama.
Prayers to that, man. Family, bro, man. Family. Definitely a talented, you know what I'm saying, guy, man. Definitely talented, man. Had an era, man. Like,
he left his mark, man.
If you was out here, man, I forgot the year, man, but Rich Homie had that shit by the
he had it by the throat. Once Rich Gang, him and Thug hooked up.
That's
Bird.
Classic. That's classic, bro. That Rich Gang tour mixtape. Classic.
Come on, bro.
That's a blastic, bro. That's a blastic right there.
And the funny thing is, we'll never be able to really hear that mixtape unless they put it on streaming platforms.
Yeah, man. And I think he owned his music, man, so I think this is the time to run up them strings, man. Run them up.
Run them Rich Homie up. R.I.P. Rich Homie Quan, man.
R.I.P. Rich Homie, man.
We must pay homage to him.